Welcome to Hidden Access. It's a place where you can waste your time on the internet. Welcome to the club.
November 2nd is a special day, not just because it's my birthday, but also because this year it's the 20th anniversary of the first crew to move on board the International Space Station. 20 years later, the International Space Station is still providing us with exciting new knowledge and new technology. I'll never forget my visit to the space station in 2015. One of the highlights was sitting in Cupola, our window module, and filming blue jets, which are gigantic lightning strikes that shoot upwards out towards space from the top of thunderclouds. And this is an excellent example of new knowledge. This is the first time blue jets were filmed, and already it's given us more insight into thunderstorms and how they impact climate and weather on Earth.
Hey, I'm ESA astronaut Alexander Gerst, and what you see behind me here are the training mock-ups for the International Space Station at the European Astronaut Center in Cologne. And believe me, I've spent a lot of time in these mock-ups. And actually, I've spent even more time on the real International Space Station, about 1 year. What might seem long to you is actually only 1/20th of the inhabited lifetime of ISS. That means if you're 40 years old or younger, more than half of your life a human has lived on the ISS at any time. That's an amazing achievement. So if I could think of one property of this fantastic machine that I could pick out, then I would say the ISS is the most improbable machine that humanity has ever built. We all know there's a lot of science going on, and it's very important for us down here on Earth to get those science data, but we rarely look at what an achievement it was to actually build that machine. The modules, such as the ones that you see behind me, were actually built on 4 different continents and were launched individually on rockets into orbit at 28,000 kilometers an hour, where they have been put together. And they had to fit with a precision more than the hundredth of a millimeter together, but they've never been tested on Earth if they fit together. That's how sure engineers were that this machine would work. That's what an achievement it was, to put this machine together in space, working together across the globe. So you see from this fantastic achievement that international cooperation is the key. If you try to do things alone, you can only get so far. If you work together with other countries, you can achieve things that one nation could never achieve alone. Plus, it forces you to work together in peace. So that's an achievement alone that I think is already worth the celebration of today. Happy birthday, ISS.
20 years of International Space Station. One of the privileges that we have while living on orbit is to make the ordinary extraordinary. Even a dinner becomes a chance to go beyond any limitations and any heritage. I remember one dinner where we had my crewmate Jessica Meir of Jewish heritage enjoying Russian and Italian food together with the Russian colleagues, Americans, and Hazza al-Mansouri, who is the first United Arab Emirates astronaut. There are no limitations to what we can do when we want to do extraordinary things. Maybe the challenge for the next 20 years is let's do extraordinary things also on the ground.
So congratulations to all the partners that have made this wonderful project possible. For more than 20 years now, we have humans living and working in space. And I was one of the lucky ones. I've been there twice. On my second mission, I was there for 6 months, and we are here in a mock-up of the Columbus module, where I have spent 6 months doing science and working and living in space. Of course, we did not only work, we also had memorable moments. For example, when we celebrated Halloween on orbit and when we tried to dress up and try to find things that we could do just to surprise each other. These are also memorable moments, of course, but the most important thing is that for 20 years now, we have been delivering science, technology for the benefit of humankind. So again, the International Space Station, congratulations.
The International Space Station is really a shining example of how we can create a sustainable program, and we do it with international partnerships. And here we are 20 years, celebrating 20 years of keeping life off the Earth on the International Space Station. I think it's an amazing achievement.